All right. Welcome back to the Bring the Juice podcast. I'm your host, Frank Dalena. Today on the pod, we have two studs with the aspiring NFL careers in hand. They're training at AP Athletic Performance. You've heard of them. We have our new segment called The Path to the Draft. I got Oregon State's own Brandon Kipper and Lane College Dragons, Andrew Farmer. Yes, fire me up, boys. What's going on real quick? Welcome to Fresno.
First we gonna rock, then we gonna fold, then we let it pop, don't let it go.
Yes, sir. Welcome. Appreciate it.
You guys are rocking the merch already, which I appreciate. It's appreciated.
Have to.
Hey, we like to be nice with our guests out here in the 559. So doing what I can.
Appreciate the hospitality.
Awesome.
Kipper, let's start off with you. Offensive lineman from Oregon State, originally started at Hawaii. None of these are friends with our Fresno hometown squad, but that's cool because we're international now. We got some guy in Japan who listened to the episode today, so it has no relevance. This is all Japanese to him. Start with that. How was it playing in Fresno? Because I gotta ask. I asked Jack Coletto. He said it was booming.
No, so I gotta right away. I gotta come out and say, man, I'm sorry to the city of Fresno, man. We came in and we robbed y'all like that. We got away with one. I was shocked. I mean, man, we heard about it all week. So our coach, when he played, our head coach, Coach Smith, when he played at Oregon State way back in the day, Fresno State and them were kind of rivals. And so he told us, like, get your mind right. It's gonna be loud. Right. Man, it's a Mountain West school. It can't be that loud. Like that in my head. Like I played in Oregon. I played at UW. I played at Utah. I played some crazy games. Man, this is gonna be nothing. Yeah, I take that back, man. Fresno, y'all showed out. It was right up until the last play of the game. It was rocking.
Last play.
I got nothing respect. Yeah. I got nothing respect though. It was crazy. It was fun. The way y'all's like locker room set up. We had to walk through like the beer garden.
A lot of tunnels.
A lot of
long distances.
And they got the fence up. And so
that ramp's kind of steep,
bro. The ramp killed me. I was mad at the ramp.
Talk to me about the ramp real quick.
Okay, so before games, I go down the field on my own, do a little warm up, go back up to the locker room, and then like wait for coach. Coach brings you in there. You go down the field, you do a little warm up, then you go back up the locker room, and then you go down for the team full warm up after that. So I went up and down that ramp 3 times, and when I say like I didn't want to do my warm up by the time I got to the top of the ramp, that ramp can go, bro. That ramp sucks.
That's why it's there.
I'm sure. Well, and then you got it set up, so I got to walk through the beer garden. So I got all these drunk Fresno State fans barking at me as I'm walking through.
Oh yeah, you like that?
I liked it, bro. I won't lie. It kind of got me juiced.
Hey, get you a little fired up.
It got me a little fired up. They weren't barking at the end of the game. There was no barking.
Hey, we don't got to talk about that. It's cool.
It was a little whimper. But
Andrew, talk to me about the HBCU football landscape. Obviously, Deion Sanders takes over a team, kind of makes some noise for the entire program. Yeah. Did that affect your college at Lane at all? Did it help the entire league as a whole?
Yeah.
Dive into it for me, brother.
Yeah, it definitely it made HBCU play a lot better.
For sure on the map.
Yeah, like Deion, who wouldn't want to play for Deion? They had Travis Hunter, went there. The number 1 JUCO player went there. Like they had a whole bunch of transfers. So yeah, it definitely increased the level of play 100%.
Right.
Like you could see it. Like you going against people who not just players who were just a little undersized or anything coming out of high school. It was like transfers from Ohio State, like Alabama. It's like
there's some big names coming through.
Yeah, absolutely. So it definitely increased like the level of play. But yeah, it was awesome. It definitely increased the atmosphere too because more people want to see the big name players play. So yeah, it was awesome. I love Deion Sanders and what he did for HBCUs. It was awesome.
Absolutely,
I loved it.
Bro. Absolutely. Before we go any further, you guys like pistachios, right?
Love them.
One of our sponsors is the American Pistachio Growers. If you want to perform like the pros, then eat your pistachios. Eat those nuts, kids. How many pistachios do you think you could eat in 1 minute right now?
In 1 minute?
Yeah.
If me and him race?
Sure.
I've seen
First
him.
of all, who's
He's
winning?
fast. He's fast. I've seen him. Speed. But I will say,
speed kills.
I mean, I got a big mouth though, so like.
Yeah, his mouth is huge.
You like glizzies?
You
like glizzies?
Nah, I'm not a hot dog guy. Nah.
But you could eat a lot of pistachios though.
Pistachios.
You think you could eat 1 pound in under 10 minutes?
Bro.
It's a lot of pistachios.
I gotta see it, honestly. I gotta see it.
If this High West whiskey, no free shoutouts, was filled with pistachios, how long would it take you to beat it? They're already shelled. They're already shelled. You just gotta smack them.
Oh, bro, like maybe 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes.
That's a lot of protein, bro. It's a lot of protein.
Unshelled pistachios.
Do you like the flavored ones?
Oh yeah, no. So the best ones, we agree on this, are the sweet chili ones.
Okay.
I don't even know what brand they are.
We'll plug them with you. Okay.
Sweet chili.
Sweet chili. You heard it here first.
Go crazy.
Kipper and Andrew.
Go crazy.
Big pistachio sweet chili guys.
Yep.
Guys, we talk about chasing greatness. We were chopping it before the pod. Just that mindset it takes to push through the hard things. Whether everyone's dealt with something in their life. Whether it's an injury, whether it's a death in the family, a divorce, a sickness, a big move, maybe a coaching change. Maybe it's a girlfriend situation that, hey, yo, I'm some hard ass dude. Like, who cares? Guess what? I'm a little squishy inside. Everyone goes through something. Everyone has those days they don't want to get out of bed and chase greatness. You guys are in the position right now. As I said when we introduced, this is the athletic performance, the AP path to the draft. What do you guys do? What gets your butt out of bed? I want to start with you, Kipper.
Oh man, I mean,
why do you do what you do, bro?
And sometimes I ask myself that. No, I mean, I've been doing it for a long time now.
Right.
I was a 6-year senior. I think at some point it becomes part of who you are, right? Like if I don't get my butt out of bed, I think a little bit of me inside, like I want to say it dies, but like you feel like you left something out there.
You left yourself hanging. Almost.
You left myself hanging, right?
Yeah.
I disappointed myself, and so I think there's a little bit of personal expectations. Like I know what I'm capable of, and so doing what it takes to meet those expectations. But at the same time, man, I think it's just having that desire to do something that most people can't do.
Yeah.
I was a wrestler in high school. I'm an
state champ,
2-time state champ.
Hey,
seven-time All-American.
Humble brag.
Seven-time All-American.
Let him go.
Undefeated. Like I was a dog, bro. No.
Hey, can we clip that? Make sure we get some high school wrestling tape real quick in there.
Oh, bro, roll it. Google me, Brandon Kipper. You'll find the tape.
Yeah. There's a huddle.
But I mean, I'm an O-lineman. I was a wrestler. I think I embody that dog mentality, and so to have that mentality and feel like I'm living up to it, you got to do the things that most people don't want to do. You got to wake up when you don't want to wake up, because that's what people that can't do it wouldn't do. So.
Hey, someone else they're gonna press that snooze on the alarm. 10 more minutes.
Exactly.
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna say there was traffic today.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm getting my ass out of bed. I'm attacking. You either run to the fight or the fight runs to you.
100%.
Every single day.
100%. Especially when you live in the trenches. I mean, there ain't no glory in what I do. I play O-line, so you know what? You gotta.
The only time your name gets called is when you mess something up.
Yeah. Over my 6 years, I heard my name called more than once, and that's the reason you get up in the morning when you don't want to, because you don't want to hear your name called. There's no
Can't do it. Can't do it,
man. You don't want your mom at home watching the game. She got
everybody
over. She got your old coach over. All your friends and family there watching the game, and you give up a sack. And so after the game, you get a text like, "It's okay, we still love you." Like, nah, man.
Nah, man, it's not okay.
It's not okay,
Mom.
Like, yeah, nah.
Andrew, talk to me about your story, bro.
Yeah, like I even got like a little wristband. Remember your why. Like you always gotta remember why you get up in the morning. Why why you work out. When times get rough. The workout kicking your ass. David kicking your ass.
Absolutely.
What? Look down. Remember your why. Your why. Well, at least for me, my why is of course like my family.
Right.
Like my sister. My nephews, nieces. Like back home. And the people at school, people at HBCUs. Like. I'm one of like the top guys, like top HBCU guys. So everything I do is a reflection of not just myself. Yeah, the HBCUs. Like so, I have to be the best I could be every day to put on for the smaller school guys, the HBCU guys. My mom. My sister, brother. So yeah, you always gotta remember your why. It's a big thing to me. So yeah.
Well, you mentioned the HBCU, and I want to dive deeper in that. It's I feel like. Maybe I'm crazy, but 10 years ago, it wasn't even. It was like, what is that? I don't. It wasn't even a thing at certain points. It wasn't on ESPN like it is now. I'll tell you that.
No.
There wasn't dudes getting drafted out of there. That's for sure.
Rarely.
So for your situation, it's almost like I got to put on for the entire league at this point. And it's not like, hey, I went to a big sky school like a Montana State or a Cal Poly or UC Davis. Like. No, there's dudes in the league that have repped that. I mean,
absolutely.
This is kind of its own niche category that's become a thing. And HBCUs alone, like, did you specifically want to go to a HBCU? Did it just fall on your lap? Was it the people that recruited you? How does that work? Because I've never had an HBCU player on the podcast yet. Dive into it. Let's dig, Andrew.
Yeah. So one of the main reasons was why was because our head coach was in the NFL for like 9 years, like starting cornerback. Our receivers coach was Jacoby Jones. Y'all know who that is? Yeah, like so.
Dog.
Absolute dog. So shit, he just taught me. He was like, hey, if you come here and you do what you gotta do, we gonna get you there. You gonna get the opportunity. So I trusted in him. I love Jacoby. We talk like at least once every few weeks, just to, like catch up and everything. He's awesome. He was a great mentor for me. And then also on like a little visit, you hear about HBCUs, the parties.
How are they? Do they live up to the expectation?
I've been to some PWI parties. Been to a lot of HBCU parties. I would definitely say, me personally, I think HBCU got just by a little bit, but yeah,
Ryan, he believes they got it by a lot of that. He be talking about it.
Hey, you speaking humble? You speaking humbly right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to downplay PWIs, but HBCUs they get down like it's a HBCUs. It's not just you're gonna get your education. You're gonna go play football. For like a lot of guys, it's like party. Yeah. Monday through Sunday, it's a party every day. So, it's a part of the culture, though. You gotta have fun in college for those guys.
Hey, man, we're young for so long, man.
Yeah, they enjoy it. So,
I've said this now, and like I said, like I try to take. You guys both had great explanations as to your why to wake up in the morning and being out of the game, out of the athletics at this point. I try to stay in it with this Bring the Juice podcast and this show and this brand that's building, but to the listeners out there, there's guys who they don't play sports anymore, but guess what? They did. And to have that same dog mindset that got your ass out of bed when you were trying to make it to the league or play college football or do this or do that, if you could apply that same gritty ass juice mindset to being a businessman, being a father, being a husband, being a man in the community, thinking about it, that's where you really got something special going. And to hear you guys talk about it, it's elite, it's electric, it's its own category of niche. And we talk about partying. Hey, I'm disclosure, sipping whiskey on the pod. What's new? But I had a long day at work. I'm out here working at my damn near my second job, my business at this point. I think having too much fun it could get you off the right track. But it's good to have a good time. Absolutely. And I think playing college football, I learned really early, and you guys can maybe attest to this. The sooner you could understand the difference between there's a time to work and a time to play.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. You asked, my strength coach was at my house last week. He got my brother right now. He's got another brother coming in. I'm going to win my reps. I'm going to hit the reps I'm supposed to when I'm benching. I'm going to make sure that I make my times every day. I didn't show up late to one freaking meeting. Yeah. Guess what, though? When there was an opportunity for me to drink a couple beers the night before, I'm slurping them, bro.
Nah.
I'm getting after it. I'm getting after it.
You have to.
Because I'm in college and I'm young. I'm not going to get out of hand. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to, after work, go get to a restaurant with my fiance and get hammered drunk. But you know what? We had a long day. It's the end of the week. Maybe we have a cocktail with our dinner tonight.
Yep. Yeah. No, I think it's funny you bring that up. I was talking to one of the guys we train with about this. But I think it's funny because you talk to people who don't like play sports or who just are fans of them, and they think like the most elite athletes are just the most talented guys, the biggest, fastest, strongest guys. But I mean, in my experience, like some of the most talented players I've ever met, some of the most like physically gifted players I ever met could never meet that elite standard because they could never learn to separate when it's time to work and when it's time to play.
Right.
In college, I mean, it's a dangerous territory. I mean, I didn't go to HBCU, but I mean, went to Pac-12 school, like Corvallis. We call it Corvegas. Like Corvegas goes up. Like there's nothing to do in the town
besides have a good time.
Besides have a good time, right? And so like everyone is partying because there is nothing else to do,
right?
And so if you don't learn how to when to party and when to work, if you don't learn where that fine line is, like it's a quick way to kind of to drain all your talent, to drain all that the potential you had. And so like some of the best players, the most elite players I've ever met in my life were some of the smallest dudes on the team, some of the most untalented, unathletic dudes, but they worked. Right. And it wasn't because they didn't know how to have a good time, bro. I crack a beer with a lot of them on a regular basis. Like they're bros, but at the same time, man, when it was time to work, and I feel like I'm the same type of way. When it's time to work, we're working. Yeah. And I'll honestly, I go to a different mode. Like you don't like when we're on the field, don't talk to me. Like don't bullshit with me. Like I'm
exactly. It's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go. But when we get off the field, you want to crack a Coors Banquet, bro, I'll crack one with the best.
Little yellow belly. That's the internet.
Shout out. If I can get an NIL deal with Coors, man, let me know.
I think NIL is kind of off your radar now, bro. Right? You're just a pro who's getting free beer at this point.
Coors tries to hit me with if Coors Banquet
You see the
wants
sign?
an NIL
You see
deal,
the sign?
bro. I see, bro. Let me
Hey, quick shout out. No free shout outs.
repping the Coors shirt. As we speak, man. Like, if Coors wants an NIL deal, man, I could be 60. I'll do it. NIL deal with him, man.
I definitely agree. I think about the wins. I hate saying I don't think normal people understand this because I don't want to act like there's a line between, hey, I went through college football or I didn't. It shouldn't be some division like, look how great this is. But you guys can both attest to this. It's hard to win a football game.
Absolutely.
Bro, it's hard to win a football game. Because you start, January? I think my brother started like January 14th this year.
Yeah.
Winter ball. You're grinding, you're running, doing all this crap. Bunch of shit, right? Mm-hmm. Spring ball starts up. You're itching to just hit. You're just itching to put a helmet on. You want your neck to hurt a little bit.
Yep.
And Fresno State right now, it's like day 3 of spring ball. They're like, bro, they're itching to like do a couple Oklahomas or something like that right now. Just no foul.
No, just to bang a little
off
bit.
the pads a little bit. You go through spring ball. All right. By the time spring ball is over, you're so happy it's over.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so happy it's over.
About 2 weeks in, you're ready.
Once you see practice 9, you're like, all right, let's wrap this shit up a little bit.
Let's move on.
Spring ball's over. You got like what, week or 2 off maybe for finals. Then you got summer ball. Usually about right, something around there.
I'll be honest with you. I got my degree 2 years before I left Oregon State, so I don't really know.
Humble
what the
brag.
school
Humble brag.
is.
It's about like
there.
Yeah, like a couple weeks. Like
Hey, Andrew, we're on planet Earth. We can talk about it, right?
Yeah. 2 weeks a month.
Anyways,
summer
I was
workouts.
enrolled.
Summer ball comes in, and all of a sudden, it's like we're back to competing in drills and making times and this. And now the chubby little high school 18-year-old freshmen are coming in, and you're on their ass, and you're just like, hey, bro, if you don't make this fucking rep right now and we have to run another one, I'm gonna choke you out. I'm gonna choke you out.
Oh, that is such.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
That is such a universal thing. Like, it does not matter what division you play.
I'm a grown man. Listen, man, we're doing freaking gas or ladder. Your foot needs to be at this point to make your splits. Understand your splits. Bro. We're cutting. It's right hand down, turn this way, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is. I think anybody who's played college football can relate to this, where it's like, but you know what? It's part of overcoming adversity.
Yep.
It gains a little team unity. It's okay. Championship teams, they figure it out. We get it. But what I'm getting at is that buildup. It happens. It's not just like, hey guys, it's August 1st. Let's put a playbook together real quick and let's go play some footy football. Nah, bro.
It takes a whole year.
It takes a whole year.
Yep.
And by the time it comes, it's this buildup. There's injuries, there's fist fights, there's locker room fights, there's drama, there's parties, there's freaking school, there's freaking algebra 42 and calculus and econ and Comm 3 and like debate club and like there's all this crap. So where you're just get to the point where finally it's like September 1st, 2nd, 3rd-ish and you're just like, let's go fuck somebody up. Let's get after it right now. Yep. And it is back to the partying when you get that dub. And our coaches, and I'm gonna say this because me and my old head coach are very tight. Gentlemen, enjoy this win. 24-hour rule.
Yeah.
Yep.
Enjoy this win. 24 hours. Look out for each other.
Yeah.
Something along those lines, little bullet points here and there. Because guess what? You're young. Bro, if we were business partners, okay? We signed $1 million contract today.
We're going up.
Maybe we're not buying crazy bottle service or something, but guess what?
We're not remembering today, though. We're going up, bro. Like, we signed $1 million.
Hey, Kipper wilding out, but I'm saying we're at least having a couple whiskeys or something.
You talking business? You sign, bro?
We're high fiving. We're high fiving.
We're celebrating.
We're high fiving. We're fist pumping. We're high fiving. We're doing a couple boogie dances. Whatever the hell it is of your taste, you're celebrating. Yeah. And I'm saying when you put that much grind into something, football's an emotional game. An emotional game.
Very much so.
I've cried with my brothers. Tears of joy, tears of happiness. The sad tears, they're still tears of joy because you went through it together. I've won championships and I've lost championships. And guess what? Winning's a hell of a lot better. But even on the losses, you did enough to get you there.
Absolutely.
Now, if you win one game in a season, which I did not cry after that. That was just straight up fucking embarrassing.
One win.
We
Dude.
won 2 my first year.
We went 1-11.
Really?
My freshman year, 1-11.
Really?
Next year, 10-4. Biggest turnaround in college football history.
We went
That's
2 and
crazy.
10 my
Quote
first
it.
year.
Went 12-2 to finish it though.
Oh wow.
Wow, a lot of bowl games.
2 and 10 my first year. 10 and 3 my last.
Couple rings out of it, bro.
Yeah.
Still didn't beat us though.
Hey, transitioning real quick. Quick shout out to our friends at Fresno First Bank. You guys aren't local, but if you were, you doesn't matter because Fresno First Bank does business all over the country. They have a new name coming up, foreshadowing, can't talk about it yet. But Fresno First Banks, they're local to Fresno and to the community. Strong connection with any business owners to help them grow and succeed. And at Fresno First, they're never too busy for you. It's always direct contact when you walk in. They personalize the customer experience. They say, hey, did you watch that last episode of Bring the Juice? Those guys were pretty good on there. I hope they make it to the NFL. I want to buy their jerseys someday. Maybe I get season tickets. Maybe they sign my Bring the Juice hat someday. Something like that. Shout out to Fresno First Bank. They're electric. Andrew, I want to transition real quick. The HBCU Combine, bro. I didn't even know it was a thing. Dave calls me up, Athletic Performance, who's
Yep.
training you guys.
Yes,
He's
sir.
getting you right. We'll get into that in a sec.
Amazing.
Tell me about the HBCU Combine. It's not in Indy.
Nope.
Where's it at? What happens? Who's there? All that. How'd you do?
Yeah. It's in New Orleans.
Okay.
So
NOLA?
It was during Mardi Gras too. That was an experience. But yeah, it was awesome though. You know, it was the same like drills, the same stuff you do.
It was a combine, yeah.
Yeah. You know, the 40, vert, broad, all that type of stuff.
Right.
The position drills. It was really the same, just different location and different coaches. I mean, all 32 teams were there.
Right.
So it was an awesome like experience because it was 18 teams while I was there, so it was helpful to me.
18 teams.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew's a dog, bro. I did my Googling
that's
today.
him.
Andrew's
That's
a
him.
dog, bro.
Hey, no, this man.
Hey,
he's
he
the
acted
most
humble.
humble dude I know. But
Hey,
this
when you
man
get
is a
drafted,
dog.
will you wear a Bring the Juice hat, bro?
Oh, I'm wearing it before I get drafted. I'm rocking this all my life.
Clip
I'm
it.
Rocking it.
Clip
I
that.
swear. Yeah, my next Instagram post, I'm gonna be put a fit together
Collab.
with this hat.
Let's collab.
I'm telling you.
So it was a good experience.
Yeah,
Do
awesome
you think they
experience.
started it because, hey, not enough people were attending individual schools, HBCUs, so they had
Yeah.
one communal thing?
Yeah, like for us, like our pro days, you know, they're like smaller. You know, maybe
course.
not every scout is going like a 10. You know, maybe like 8, 9, depending on like the school. But you know, if you put them all together, you know, all 32 teams there,
Right.
It was a great opportunity for not just like me, but also for like the little smaller school guys too. You know,
Right.
they got to talk to somebody, so it definitely helped us.
Prepping for whether it's a combine or a pro day, because essentially, I don't think people understand it is the same thing. One of them is just on TV.
Yeah.
The other one is you're at your respective school. A place at Oregon State, they're going to have all 32 teams there. I'm very confident in. I've had guys on talk about, you know, pro day. I've had guys come on who have been to the combine, and they kind of tell you how they test you. Before we get too deep into that, did you get any weird questioning at the HBCU combine? Because we're gonna get into that deep.
Yeah, like just really I can remember a couple guys just asked like I don't remember, it was just like off the wall talking about like my school and like
Yeah.
like personal questions like about my school. I'm like, how do y'all even know this?
A little out of pocket almost.
Yeah, like
Like obviously you're down to go to any of the 32, but at the same time it's like, what?
yeah, and I get like why they do. They try to throw you off your game a little bit. So, you know, you just gotta, you know, stay calm and, you know, just I forgot what it was. It was something crazy about my school. Like I'm like, how do y'all even know this? Like I just found this out.
Right.
So, but yeah, they know everything about you.
Well, the pro day and the NFL combine, it's the ultimate football job interview,
Oh yeah,
essentially.
absolutely.
What is your, you know, what's the mindset? What's the discipline going into it? You've already been to the HBCU combine. You kind of talked about it. Kipper, you said you got Oregon State pro day coming up. By the time this episode drops, it'll have happened. I hope you score through the roof.
Yeah,
But just
Blazing.
what's, I mean, we start playing football when we're young.
yeah. No.
It's a build up, and ultimately, like I mean, the league's the goal for most people. Like, it's where you at, bro?
Yeah, no, I mean, we were in the car before this. We were kind of talking about this whole thing, man. It's crazy because like you get ready your whole life for this interview that we're about to have, and it's like it flashed by, man. We've been training. We've been down here since early January. And
right.
I feel like I just got here. Like I just learned how to get to AP from my apartment without navigation, without Google Maps, like a week ago, and I'm about to leave tomorrow, actually. So, no, I mean the thing about it is, it's different, but it's all the same. It's different because like it's not football. I mean, like there'll be position specific drills at your pro day, but like a lot of the stuff they're testing you on, especially as an O lineman, like I can't tell you how many times over the past 6 years of my college career I've been asked to run 40 yards straight ahead as fast as I can.
Full sprint.
Yeah. So it's like it's different.
Sure.
But at the same time, it's still competition.
Of course.
It's still the same mentality. It's still attack. And so for me, it's been like one really long game week. The same kind of preparation,
bowl
same
game.
mindset.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? But like for 2 months, right? So
it's a long bowl game.
It is. And I mean, I'm ready to do it. I'm mentally, physically prepared. No, it's been a long build up, but at the same time, it all flew by so fast. We're working 2 times a day, 6 days a week.
You're here to do
that's
the
what
damn
I'm here
thing.
for. Yeah, that's what we're here. It's we're not here to BS around. We're not here to party.
No.
I'm here for one reason, and that is to get my mind and my body as physically prepared as they possibly can be.
Right.
And which I'm very confident we have. And so it's been different, but at the same time, I've approached it with the same mindset I approach a game in, and that's prepare. And then once Monday comes around, my pro day, man, it's showtime.
Just
turn the
perform.
mind off, and your body goes into autopilot. And you take over. You do what you know you can do, and what your body's been trained to do, what your mind's been trained to do, and man, you live with the results afterwards. And so I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna kill that, and afterwards crack a beer maybe. And yeah.
Kipper, well said, well spoken. I love that. Andrew, anything?
Nah, yeah, he pretty much like hit it on the head. Like you don't all these drills like the 5-10-5, like the L drill, like. Be for like when are we doing like that? Like
No,
we're not,
and I get it.
Like that.
Even the 40, bro. Like I think that's just such a patented like number when people think of football. They're like, hey, bro, what's your 40?
Yeah.
It really doesn't. If you look at the top dudes in the NFL right now, bro, Christian McCaffrey hit 10 reps on bench press.
Yeah.
I mean like a 4-5, something like 40, like.
It doesn't. I don't want to say it doesn't matter because there are also guys who they'll lay down 4 threes and they're not good at football.
No.
Yeah.
Not saying they're not good, but like they aren't the Christian McCaffreys per se.
But I also think it's important. A lot of people who don't play this sport don't realize how much the film goes into making it to League Two. Yeah. You might show up and kill it. You might run a 4-3, 4-2, and people will be at home like, oh, this guy's going to go first round.
Right.
And then he doesn't. And everyone's like, wait, why didn't he? And it's because pull up the film, bro's not good at football.
Right.
And so, like, you can't put too much weight into...
No.
I mean, I'm training. I want to kill everything I do, but at the same time, I know how good of a football player I am.
Right.
And the film's going to show that. The scouts already know that. So it's more about proving to me you're an athlete. I can move well. I can do this little drill. It's not even about how good I am at the drill. It's just about showing you're an athlete, man. And the film shows the rest. They say it's about 80% film, 20% the numbers you put up. And so... yeah, people don't realize that though. They think the combine's everything.
Kipper, being an O lineman, are you prepared to play anything a team asks for?
Absolutely no. So I played left tackle my freshman year in Hawaii. I played all over the place. But then my first year at Oregon State, I played left tackle, and then I started 3 consecutive years at right tackle. And then this past season moved to right guard, and that was based off some information I got from scouts. And then I went to the NFLPA game, like the East-West Shrine. I went to that. There I played left tackle, left guard, right tackle.
You're ready to go.
I'm ready to go. And so, no, I mean, versatility is something I've been working on my whole career. You got to be able to
stamp it.
100%. And so, I mean, I've been working on snapping for the past few months.
Good. I was going to say,
show up to pro day, be ready to snap. So, no, I mean, that's something that, especially as an O-lineman, most teams travel, 8 guys? And so you got to be, if you're not that...
You need to be a Swiss Army knife.
Exactly. If you're not Tyron Smith or Trent Williams, like you're the left tackle, you better be able to play all of them. So
Andrew, what about you? I know you're an edge guy, but are you prepared to do whatever or what?
Yeah, like I mean, I play like an edge, but I tell scouts if they need me to go play offensive line, quarterback, punter, I don't give a damn. I'll
Ready
play.
to go.
Like
Paint the back porch fence and everything.
man, what?
Walk
I'll
the
do.
dog.
Maybe not all that, but hey, like like special teams, I don't care. You know, it's football at the end of the day. You know,
Bro.
it's the NFL. It's a big league. It's the dream. So
Right.
whatever they need, I'll do it.
Get
I don't
in where you
care.
fit in, bro. And
Absolutely.
I've had so many dudes in the league on this pod at this point, and like being a special teams guy personally, my little bro, he's about to break out, and he's a special teams dude. I think he finished like 10th on the team last year at Fresno State as a receiver in tackles.
Really.
I don't know if that's a fucking stat, but it was fucking something like that.
He's
It
a
was a
dog.
lot. It was a
Someone call
lot.
the stats.
Yeah,
Someone call the
he averaged like 2 or 3 a game, bro.
That's
But like talking to dudes in the league, it's just like, and some of my best friends, they were dog wide receivers, DBs, but they didn't play special teams. And all of a sudden, you're looking at the league, and there's dudes they might be better than at all this, but guess what? He's running down on kickoff. He's a gunner. He's doing the little 3-step shit on punt.
Yep.
Like they could. You gotta be as much of a Swiss Army knife as you possibly could be, and I knew that in my career, and I've kind of valued that in life. Like I think if you're an employee, dude, be able to do everything. Don't limit yourself in anything. Like because as soon as you put those barriers around you, and some dude doesn't have that barrier, do it. And I'm not saying to lie about it, but if a coach says, "Hey Kipper, you play center this week?" Oh yeah, coach, no problem. No, there's no ways like, well, I've never played center. Nah, bro, you already boom. That little initial hesitation gone.
Yep.
How you carry yourself, the confidence that comes with that, it's everything, bro. It's I mean, people talk about going. I have a bunch of little cousins right now. They're trying to figure out where to go to school, right? Think about their future and all this shit. The people you meet along the way, the relationships you build, the opportunities that you take advantage of, you got to strike while the iron's hot, brother. You
Absolutely.
can't. And guess what? I just told you, I'm 26 years old. You guys are younger than me. You guys got an opportunity to go to the league. Whatever it is, what you gotta if there is no door open, you need to kick one down. If there is not an opportunity that is presented to it, you need to create your own.
Yep.
And I think I had Danny Woodhead on the pod a couple weeks back now. Shit, like what? 2 months ago now? A month ago? The dude just talked about creating his own opportunity. The dude was overlooked. He was a 4-time All-State running back in Nebraska, which is Chadron State, because the University of Nebraska wouldn't recruit him because he was a 5'8" white boy.
Yep.
Dude won like the D2 version of the Heisman Trophy 2 times, almost 3 times. He's scoring touchdowns in Super Bowls for Tom Brady's running back.
He was a dog.
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 Insane.
Utter dog.
So you just get to talk about his mindset of how you would create opportunities, attack situations. It's through the roof. And it's like, we're too young to not capitalize on things. And I also feel like, hot take, not trying to get woke here, but our generation is such kind of, I don't want to say the word, but soft.
Oh, it
is.
To where if you're a dog, if you got that inner drive in you, you could really step on some necks.
Oh yeah. I actually I won't say I've taken advantage of that in my career, but I definitely think that's been something that separated me. I mean, I'm from Idaho, like
right.
small place. Nobody recruits State Idaho. I'm from a small town. Like coming out of high school, I might have had the build to play college football, but nobody really recruited me. I really only got recruited because I was a wrestler and I had a lot of wrestling film. I was wrestling all over the place. But I think the thing that always separated me, and everywhere I've been, the thing that's always been my it factor is I think I'm just tougher than most of the kids my age.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
You got that dog in you.
Yeah, like it might be how I was raised. It might have been like I don't know what it was, to be honest with you, but I do is wrestling. But kids nowadays,
Well, the wrestling mindset's different, bro.
It is.
It's different.
It is. Most people can't do it, and
No.
so I mean, I got so many people back home that like way more athletic than me, way more this that, man, but they're soft. And like
Soft,
like, and even a lot of friends I have back home that like I grew up with, like people I have love for. The reason they're still there is because like when things got hard, they folded. And Like, I hate to say it, but you see that so much nowadays. It's just the world is panned out so that things should be easy for everyone. And the things that are hard for people, nobody wants to do. It's for special people.
You got it. You got to have that switch. You guys said it earlier. It's that switch, and not everyone has it. And you know what? I look at the way the world's going. You guys are still in your athletic phase. Someday, I hope you come back and you listen to this episode of Bring the Juice, and you're like, you know what? I'm making that transition from athletics into real life. I said real life. Sports are real life, but like, bro, like working a 9 to 5, trying to own a business, trying to be a father, dad, husband, whatever it is along that line. That's where shit hits the fan, bro. Like, hey, guess what? My paycheck, I know it's this. These are my expenses. Shit's a little tight right now. That is where you got to start getting a little figuring stuff out. You got to find a way on things. But having that same mindset, like you just said, Kipper, about like you got to have that dog in you. It's so much easier said and done in football than it is, because think about it, in sports, especially college football and the NFL too, but mainly college. Bro, we don't have to plan anything.
Nothing.
You got to be here at this time. You're done there. You're free till this, to that. It's done.
Nothing.
Don't mess it up. That's the one rule of the whole thing, right?
You have to try.
So it's much easier said than done, but it's tough, and the adjustment's hard. You guys are in the interview process of the biggest job opportunity of your life, because guess what? When you're 22, 23, 24, 25 years old, if you're on a practice squad, and let's say you bring in what, $300,000 a year on practice squad, maybe 200,
380,
maybe two. Let's just say you brought in $200,000 a year on practice squad. Lower. I know that's like this. Let's say after taxes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm 26, very, very well connected to the point where I don't know another 26-year-old who's, unless you're in like maybe working commission real estate or something like that, but you're not working a 9 to 5 type situation where you're bringing remotely that type of money. No. It's a hard situation. It's a very unique thing. Be in it as long as you can. Being in this job interview, I had we've talked about athletic performance, AP, go there. You guys have come here. We love him. He's got you ready. You guys are ready. I see the look in your eye. These two young men avoided drinking whiskey with me because they're prepared for the NFL Combine. So all 32 teams, they have that high character, that high integrity to make your football team win championships, which I approve of, and they bring the juice. But listen, I Googled some Combine questions today, and I came up with a few of my own.
All right.
Awesome.
Andrew, we talked about a few little fucked up ones, all right? Little messed up ones. Little messed up questions. All right. Both y'all, okay? Where does the sun rise and where does the sun set?
Sunrise
Rise
in
in
the
the
east,
east, sets
falls
in
in
the
the
west.
All right, that's a warm-up one, okay?
Okay.
I thought he said fucked up. That's like
Andrew, I guess some dude from like Memphis 2 years ago missed it. So
That makes sense. Them
he said,
folks dumb. Like my school's like 40 minutes away.
Don't be gassing him over here, Andrew. You might be our teammate in freaking 2 weeks.
Hey, nah.
All right.
People,
Andrew, you first. What kind of animal do you think you would be, not just physically, but mentally, overall? Like, what kind of animal would you say you are? If you had to be one animal. It describes you completely.
I would probably have to say...
Because if you say a bear, I'm going to say you're wrong. But go ahead.
Nah. I would probably say... Probably like a tiger. Just because, like, I'm going to lay low, but, like, whenever I need to go eat, whenever I need to go... Make that money. Well, I'm gonna go kill something. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do to feed my family, to feed myself.
Tigers are pretty swaggy.
Yeah, got a little swag, but they hide a little bit. They creep. So,
not about to eat someone. Kipper?
Orca.
Orca?
Orca, bro. Killer whale, bro. Unquestionably, bro. Smart, bro, but I'll kill
Killer
it, bro.
whale.
I'll get after it.
Not even close. You didn't hesitate. You had that answer done. Do you have any killer whale tattoos on you by chance?
Do not, no.
You might need one.
Might need one, bro.
Killer whale?
Yep.
Do you like to swim?
No, that's not why I chose Orca.
Why killer whale?
I think they're, well, I don't think they are. They're a very smart species. Very intelligent species.
They're savage.
Savages, though. And it's a combination of intellect, of size, and of savagery that I respect in the animal kingdom. I think sometimes lions and sharks, they get overplayed, man. I think the orca, Man, nothing hunts the orca. Look it up. The orca is at the top of the food chain in the ocean. Nothing hunts it. But it likes it's smart. It likes to play with its food. It likes to.
It's a little messed up in the head.
It is, but hey,
You gotta be. It's got that dirt dog in it.
You got to be though. If you want to be at the top of the food chain, you got to be a little messed up in the head.
My podcast last week. If you want to be elite in this world, in anything, I don't care if you're Jordan Belfort or freaking the Pope. I don't care what you are, bro. You got to kind of be a little crazy in some way, shape, or form. You got to have something where you're a little like, hey, he's really into that. Like, or, whoa, like, he's a pretty intense guy. Or maybe, like, do you see the way his eyes were looking or something like that? Like, not in a weirdo way, but you just, if you're going to operate at a high level like that, I get it. So I understand the orca. All right, next one. Oh, I came up with this one myself. Okay.
Oh, this should be good.
It better be good.
All right. A pan of brownies comes out of the oven. You are told to cut a piece out for yourself to eat. Where do you put the knife? Andrew, I'm going to start with you.
Where do I put the knife, or what piece am I cutting?
Right. What piece are you cutting out?
Oh, the corner, for sure.
Which corner? This is a big deal.
Ooh.
Huge deal. I don't think you realize. Huge deal. I have multiple scouts listening to this.
The pressure's
does
on.
say a lot
The
about
pressure's
you.
on.
Belichick, tap in. Hey, Bill.
I already know I'm gonna be in an interview with a scout after pro day, and he's gonna sit there and be like, "So you like the top left corner, huh?"
I'll probably definitely on the bottom.
Yeah.
Probably like the bottom.
Bottom. Wait.
left.
Hold on.
Legend, bro.
What do you mean bottom? Which way are we looking
Bottom.
at this? Are we looking at it horizontally or like?
So
I'm thinking long ways, rectangle, pan, like this.
yeah, if you're looking at it,
You're looking at it. You're going bottom. You're going bottom left.
Yep.
See, no, you got me at the left. I already said it. Top left, bottom.
Yeah.
That's weird, bro.
Why would you go top?
Really?
Because when you go to cut, you always start from the top. And so I'm taking the piece that
That's true.
has been the cleanest cut. At the bottom, it's going to be the worst cut because I got to pull out the knife. The top, right where I put the knife in, it's going to be the cleanest cut. Top left.
So how do you cut it? Do you?
So you're going from the
just cut
top
your
of the
own
tray down.
Yeah, who goes from the bottom of the tray
okay.
up? Like,
Okay, I'm not cutting my
that's like
piece for
saying like,
everybody.
which way do you wipe? Like, are you a front to back guy or back to wipe? Back to front guy.
Who wipes?
back,
We are not sponsored by Dude Wipes yet. We would like their partnership though. Long showers go a long ways too, but yeah. No, I think Kipper won that battle there.
top left.
Yeah,
All right.
that was a good one.
That was a fucking good one, right?
Think about it logically. Like,
I should be on like, are you smarter than a fifth grader or some shit? All right, this
That's a good
one's
question.
tough. This one's tough. If the pilot on a plane gets knocked out and you're sitting on row 8, seat A, that's a window seat.
Okay.
oh, it's already bad. I'm too big for a window seat, bro.
No. Okay, I also want to put this detail in here because every single one of my friends, they wanted to buy the extra $16 to get the leg room.
Yeah, emergency exit.
Emergency exit. Let's say it's an emergency exit line, okay?
Okay, we cool.
So you got the leg room. The pilot gets knocked out. Oh, we're in the cockpit here. The pilot's down. I need help. How long are you waiting until you get up and go handle the situation? Let's say there's a co-pilot that'll help you land this plane.
Bro.
What kind of leader are you, bro?
I am.
What?
To me, when you put it like that, what kind of leader are you? I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm gonna be straight with y'all. If I'm ever on a plane, the pilot gets knocked out. You're on a plane with me. Whoever's out there,
Right.
if you see me on the plane, the pilot goes down. Don't let me get up and go to the. First of all, I'm not fitting in the cockpit. I am.
It's an extra large cockpit.
Okay, this is
can
gonna be a
fit.
very specific situation now. You're trying to like.
I wrote down the
corner me
question.
into- corner me-
It
you're-
says extra large right here.
Okay.
Jake, can you get that? Can you zoom in on that? XL.
It's gonna take as long as it takes for the flight attendant to bring me a drink because I'm gonna need the drink to calm the nerves. Before
Bro,
I
we're
ever
going down. The cockpit is.
Yeah, give me a drink real quick.
There's the co-pilot who's like, Niner, I need a volunteer up here. Niner, I need a volunteer up here. You're not going.
I mean, I'm going, but
You are
like,
going.
I'm going, but
You're going
like,
to support the guy who already went.
it's more of a verbal support. Yeah, like I don't know if you want me touching a whole lot up there.
Well, let me stop you real quick. In leadership, sometimes the first follower is more important than the original leader.
Right. I would
So
be-
you Kipper, that's not a bad answer.
It's not, because like you don't want to. The thing is, the leader is you don't ever want to put yourself in a situation that you're not competent in, right?
Understood.
I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, I got this. Go up there and everyone dies because that guy, he didn't have this. So like
Flight 612478 from Houston, Texas went down today because potential offensive lineman in the NFL, Brandon Kipper, could not. He pissed down his leg the moment got too big.
moment got a little too big. No, I mean, I think it's about knowing your strengths. Knowing your strengths, right?
I get it. You're there for emotional support. Yeah. Hey, bro, you need anything? You need a water. You need anything? You need a massage. Hey, everyone, shut up back here. He's trying to concentrate.
Exactly.
You're that guy. I appreciate that, Kipper. Andrew, any type of answer?
Yeah, I'm not the first guy. I'm gonna look up around to see if anybody else can do it, because like I'm not gonna run up in there and be like, yeah, I can do this. Like, hell no, we gonna die. So I'm
but you're not gonna let it get to the point where nobody does it.
Yeah. No. If no one's doing it, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I'll step up.
Right.
But I just don't think I would be the most suited guy on a plane.
Understood.
See if there's another pilot, I'm not going to step in. No, I got this. Like, there's another pilot on plane. Like, he's like, okay, I can land. No, I got this. Hell no. Like, we gonna crash and burn if I get up there. Like, so, yeah, I'm gonna see if anybody else can do it, and if not, I mean, I'll step into that role. Like you said, I'll support the co-pilot. I'll do whatever he asks me to do. So, yeah.
Like I said, that's why I need the drink, because if I gotta fly the plane, we're more than likely going down. So
right.
might as well go on down with the drink.
Might as well go on a high note.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Probably a yellow belly. Hey, get this guy Kipper right, bro.
Coors, I'm telling you, hit me up.
All right, last question here. If you just had a hard practice and you got the next 4 days off, coach says, hey, y'all have a good time this weekend. Have a good time. You're not drinking. We're going out to eat. We're going to Wingstop. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yep.
You're hungry. Okay. You just had a long 3-hour practice.
Yep. I already got the answer.
How many? Obviously it's bone-in chicken wings.
Oh, bone-in. They got better boneless. Wingstop has better boneless wings. They do.
Hold on. Did you eat? I'm going flats only.
Yeah, flats.
Okay, at least me and Andrew are.
Wingstop. We're talking Wingstop specifically. I like their boneless bone.
They're good, but you're picking the boneless over the bone.
This is the biggest. This is the biggest cap of 2023 so far.
First of all, there's more meat on it. I don't care what anybody says. If you're trying to get bang for your buck, you're trying to get full. There's more meat in a boneless wing than there is a bone-in wing. Secondly,
so wait. So if I asked you, because I wasn't even gonna get to that, but if I say, hey Kipper, how do you like your wings? What would your answer be?
Well, it depends on where we're getting them from.
We're going for Wingstop.
I'm going boneless, and I'm going Louisiana rub right out the gate, garlic parm, and lemon pepper. 3 best flavors, undoubtedly.
I'm not going to argue too hard with that one, but you're going boneless.
At Wingstop, yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is the original question. I'm being biased right now. You just finished a 3-hour practice.
42.
You got the day off.
I've done it.
42
and a large fry.
3 14s. That's 42 divided by 3.
It was on a Tuesday where you can just
No, but it's 14, 14, and 14. That's what you're getting.
Yeah.
14 Louisiana rub.
Oh, no. You go heavy with the Louisiana rub. I like a little more Louisiana rub. Garlic parm, probably number 2. And then the lemon pepper, that's kind of like a palate
balance.
cleanser.
It's like ginger when you eat sushi.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the palate cleanser.
I get that.
Yeah, I'm going light on the lemon pepper. And then,
blue cheese or ranch?
Oh, ranch. They got the best ranch on the... They got the best
ranch on
earth, bro. They got the best ranch on earth. What are you saying?
You like blue cheese?
You like blue...
I'm an OG ass dude, bro.
You're going to Wingstop and you're getting they have the best ranch on planet Earth.
I might have it for dinner tonight. I might Uber Eats it right now.
Bro, don't do that to me because I would kill for that.
Man, what? Stop there.
All right.
That's crazy.
So you're going 42 boneless wings and a large Louisiana rub, large fry.
They're fried. Seasoned, absolutely extra crispy.
What are you drinking with that? High C orange?
Water. I can't do soda with it.
Oh, I'm not. I'm a high C orange guy.
No.
Oh, high C orange.
Soda.
Gas.
If I'm eating that much food, bro, the soda it just takes up space. No, I'm a water guy.
I'm not a soda guy, but I need a little something with.
Or Coors Banquet.
All right, Andrew, come back to Planet Earth with me.
Yeah, I got you.
3-hour practice, just finished, couple days off. You're going to Wingstop. What are you getting?
Yeah, I'm getting 10 lemon pepper fried hard. All flats, of course.
Lemon pepper fried hard, okay.
Yeah.
Extra crispy.
I don't like extra crispy. And then I'm a big honey barbecue guy.
Me too.
So
me too.
Gotta get usually I get like 5 of those, or they'll come out like a new flavor once in a while. I'll try one of the new flavors. And then of course gotta get the seasoned fries. Gotta get the thing of corn, extra corn,
Oh,
extra
Cajun
ranch.
corn guy.
Shout out
Corn
to
guy.
Cajun
Well,
corn. That is crazy. That's a
that
good
up.
point.
It is good.
I might bump it down to 38 and get the side of corn.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's why I don't get 20 wings.
Honestly.
I'll get a whole big thing
Yeah.
of corn. Just
the 10 piece or the 5 piece.
10.
My guy.
I'm going crazy.
My guy,
What?
bro.
With the ranch too? Oh, I'm going
Yes,
dumb.
bro. The Cajun corn. Shout out to the Cajun corn. It's got me through some hard times in my life.
Yeah. Guess.
All right, I'm gonna backtrack my hatred on the boneless because I do agree with you. My fiance, she likes boneless sometimes. So some nights I'll be like, hey, because also Wingstop, love them to death. Hope they sponsor the pod someday, but they're not consistent sometimes.
That's true.
Sometimes you go there, it's been 45 minutes. Oh yeah, it's gonna be another 30, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
So you always
It shouldn't
order
take an
online.
hour 20 for me to get my wings.
Can I give your viewers a little tip, like a little
Sure.
big man tip?
Sure.
Wingstop is one of those restaurants that I'm telling you, order online. They have better deals
I
online.
agree.
They have way better deals online. And if you order online, they always meet the time they say they're going to. If you go into store and you order, you can sit there for 30 minutes. That has happened. to
I
me.
agree.
But if you order online, first of all, you're going to get more food for less. That's just a fact. Like they have better deals.
They
better
have
combo
they-
deals.
but they also thrown in like, oh, I thought I ordered 10. Oh, I got 13. I've
Oh
done
yeah,
that a few
that's
times.
happened.
I've
to me.
done that a few times.
I feel like that happens more often when you get the boneless.
I don't hate the boneless. I just, as I'm grown ass adult, I couldn't admit that on a podcast.
See, it's about where you're going. Like, I mean, if we're
Who are you
talking-
going with? Are you going with the boys or are you going with your woman?
Oh my! I'm going with the boys. What if we're eating? If I'm going to eat 42
But you're gonna
wings,
so, but like 30. Let's say the O line's going, and
Mm-hmm.
all of them just bought bone-in flats.
I will order boneless in front of them. I do not care.
He's
do
NFL
not-
scouts. He's comfortable in his own
I do
skin.
not care.
I
Bro.
appreciate that.
Test me,
I
bro. I
appreciate
don't
that.
care.
I've come full circle officially.
Don't test me. I do not. Does it look like I don't know how to eat? Like
No,
come
the
on,
lemon
bro.
pepper's fire.
Louisiana
Honestly,
rub is
I
crazy.
like when I get like a spread and we order a couple Asian zings.
My girlfriend gets those, and I'll always eat her
Hey,
leftovers.
Hey,
Yes.
the Asian zings.
Asian zing.
Kinda fuck with
She
them.
always gets the Asian zing and the mango habanero, and like those are two flavors I would never get for myself. But when she's small, so when she gets done, those are nice little like additions, like
Yeah,
dessert.
yeah. So that 42 goes to like 53 real quick.
I mean, 42.
Shit.
I've counted. 42 is the
roster.
most I've ever done.
How many chickens is that? Is that 21 chickens?
Oh man,
That's a good question.
Can we do some math? Hey, we got a math guy in the audience.
Somebody get the
Math guy.
calculator.
Jake, 42 wings. Is that 21 chickens?
Gotta be right.
Yep, something like that.
Yeah, something. It is a lot. Yeah, I mean,
It's a lot of chicken.
there's definitely some chicken farms out there that are low on numbers because I've ran through. But
All right, since we're on the food, I wasn't gonna ask this one. I didn't write this one down, but you order a pizza from a homemade pizza parlor, not some Chuck E. Cheese, not some Domino's bullshit, like the local parlor. So you know it's gonna be like not a pure circle. It's gonna the slices are a little sideways, the crust is a little this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
How do you determine when you open the box and you get the first slice? And let's say you got your 4 best toppings you want on it. How do you determine what slice you want? What do you base it off of? You get the first pick.
Probably like me personally, I like
Ratio.
Ratio. One, like how I'm not gonna get no small size. I'm gonna get a nice.
Right. Maybe not the biggest one,
Not
but
the biggest,
it
but it's not
looks the
smallest.
best.
Yeah, it looks the best. And like size wise, it then also has to be me personally. I like mine like golden, little golden.
Yeah.
Like I don't like no like sauces coming out. It's like white. Nah, like I like my cheese like
White.
golden.
What?
Like I'm saying like I don't like no whitish. I like my cheese golden brown. Like I
Yeah.
Little burnt.
yeah.
a little crispy.
Yeah.
When your pizza hangs, do you want it to flop? Do you want it stiff? What do you want? Like a little crunch?
no, I like. See, okay, so for me, when I open the box up, first thing I'm looking for is where's the bubble. Where's the bubble?
Are you
on
a
that
bubble
crust?
guy?
I'm a-
Do
where-
you attack the bubble?
First things I'm going for is the bubble, bro. Right out the gate.
Really?
Where's the bubble on the
I'm
crust?
opposite.
disgusting
I'm
right now. Like,
opposite.
Where's
I
the
avoid the bubble.
No, okay. First of all, you
No.
were just talking
Bubble.
about how you're a grown ass man eating the flat, and you're gonna sit here and tell me you're avoiding the bubble. Are you scared of the
I am.
bubble?
I'm scared of the bubble.
Grown men attack the bubble. I'm telling you. The first thing I'm doing, where's the bubble? I'm going right in on the bubble. It doesn't matter if it's the biggest slice, the smallest slice.
I'm a bubble blowing.
And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because the bubble is going to tell you how good that crust is. The piece with the bubble is the most representative of that crust. It's the most fluffy portion of the crust. It's the most airy portion of the crust. And so right away you get to know. Yep, exactly. Right away you get to know, okay, what am I dealing with? Because the worst thing is when you pick up a piece of pizza and you
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Back crust. I like it floppy. I like it stiff. It doesn't matter. Okay, that sounded weird. Pause. But but I will say it could be a thin crust, deep dish. Does not matter as long as it's a good crust. And the quality of the crust is judged best with the bubble piece. So I'm going right to the bubble.
No. Wrong. Wrong.
I'm with Andrew here again. I'm avoiding the bubble.
Yes.
I'm looking at the best triangle. It's not the smallest. It's not the biggest. It looks like it should be where it is. And if I got my 4 toppings, I hope I get a little divot of all those 4 toppings.
Yeah.
I don't want some overloaded. Oh, let's go with that pepperoni on that shit. Nah, man. I want a little pepperoni. I want a little olive, a little sausage, maybe a little. I don't know. Maybe like a little not a mushroom. I don't know mushroom. I like a little a like banana pepper on there. A little pepperoni.
I got a question for you.
Crunch.
I got a question for you because
now you're interviewing me. Let's talk about it.
Okay. We got to start right away because olive was your second. That's out of
Yeah,
pocket.
no, that was crazy.
Out of pocket.
I was going to.
I'm not going to sit here and say that olives don't belong on pizza or anything like that. I'm not a pizza like.
I was trying to go meat, not meat, not meat.
Okay,
first thing
and so that brings me to my second point is the fact that olive is your immediate first non-meat says a lot about you as a
What's
person.
your first non-meat?
Onion, garlic.
My family grows onions for a living. I appreciate that.
Quite literally anything other than olive. But my question for you is, and this will say a lot about you, does pineapple belong on pizza? I know it's cliche.
Cracking the whiskey real quick.
It's a cliche question, but
All right,
I do
listen,
think it says a lot about a person.
No free shout outs. There's a place in Fresno. Order it tonight. It's called Me and Ed's. Okay.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah.
They have this pizza. It's called the Hot Hawaiian. It's barbecue, cheese, grilled chicken. What else? Onion, red onion.
You said barbecue sauce?
Barbecue
I
sauce.
love barbecue sauce on pizza.
White sauce and barbecue sauce.
Oh,
drizzles.
ooh.
A lot of
Oh,
drizzles.
wow.
A lot of sauces. I'm a huge sauce guy.
Big sauce.
There's I wouldn't even say there's pineapple on it, but there is.
Like juice is in the sauce or something like that?
And I know it's on it.
Okay.
It makes contact.
Okay.
And I love it. And their ranch, I'd pay $20 for the ranch and,
Really?
and $50 for the pizza. That's where I'm at.
Wow.
That's where I'm at.
So, wow.
Therefore, pineapples don't not belong on pizza.
It's got to be done right, though.
It's got to be done right, though. That's my answer. And
Respectful.
I
That's
think that was the
respectful
most
answer.
professional answer I could have said.
That was
I
good.
think you appease both sides of the argument there. I think
Now,
that was
don't get me
very
wrong.
much
If you order a meat lovers add pineapple, you're a fucked up individual.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no.
Fuck that shit.
It's disgusting.
No, absolutely.
You're out of pocket. You're probably a serial killer. You probably belong in prison.
I would say the same
you
thing
probably
about somebody who's saying
you probably
olive
have
right
no
out the
love
gate.
life.
Yeah.
Olive right out the
Olive
gate.
does not
kinda
belong on
said-
pizza.
Olive? Maybe
as
is
your
it a
number
Cali
as
thing?
your number one non-meat to throw in when we're talking about if I'm in a room with everybody and I'm like, yo, I'm ordering pizza, like what does everyone want? And somebody goes bacon. Oh yeah, can I get some chicken? Oh yeah,
Whoa!
Can I get some?
Chicken's the first thing thrown out?
No,
I got a rotisserie from fucking
Hey,
Costco.
I might look
Throw
at
that shit like it's fun.
I might look at the dude who said chicken
What is this,
a
Mardi
little
Gras?
weird,
The fucking
but the guy who
HBCU?
says
Chicken,
the guy who goes
chicken.
olive, I'm kicking him out of my house. There is no pizza for you. We're not ordering you a pizza.
pizza for you?
No, you're out. Like goodbye. Olive, it can go on a pizza. It has its time and its place. But to be even in the conversation with like the top toppings, like the upper echelon, the 1%ers of toppings, it's just, it doesn't even belong in the conversation. And quite frankly, it's disrespectful to every other topping that you bring it up.
Brandon Kipper, everybody. All right, last thing. So I got a new segment I started on Bring the Juice. Jake, will we have one out by now, the Juicy Steaks?
By now?
Thursday of next week? All right, yeah, we got one. I have a new thing. It's a new segment on Bring the Juice. I'm a huge ribeye steak guy.
Okay.
It's my cut of my life. Okay. It's getting served at my wedding. When I go to a restaurant and they have it on the menu, it's the one I want. Juicy steaks. Juice steaks.
Absolutely makes sense.
When you go to a restaurant and you order the ribeye, there's a few things I consider. Why is this $90? Why is this $20? Why is this 10 ounces? Why is this 16 ounces? What does it come with? Is it a la carte, just a slab of meat on a freaking dish? Does it come with potatoes? Does it come with spinach, Brussels sprouts, au gratin, something like that? Macaroni, A good time.
I like that.
You said it.
Time.
What is that?
A good time.
Can we get a definition, please?
French style of potato that's not in fry form. That was totally pulled out of my ass, but it sounded good.
Good answer.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Point is, I think when I order a steak and I ask how much it is, I don't ask. I'm going to see how much it is. I expect it to get cooked, medium rare usually, out of respect. I have expectations. If I'm going to a steakhouse, it's $90. I order a medium rare. It better knock my socks off.
Yeah.
If I go to a place where it's $23, my expectations are a little lower. But sometimes I've been surprised where I'm like, dude, this is $23. It's a damn good steak, man. This is delicious.
I can vouch for a few. Yep.
Heirloom.
Shout out to Heirloom.
Yeah.
Hey, no big shout outs. Heirloom's delicious. Have you guys been to Limelight?
No,
All right, we're going. We're going.
Like I said, we live in with Dr. Batista. If you guys don't
Shout
know,
out to Dr. B.
Dr. B, man, that man will eat steak with the best of them.
Yeah.
So he's treated us. He's taken us. We went to where'd we go last week?
Fleming's.
We went to Fleming's last week. Got the tomahawk, right? But Ruth Chris took us to Ruth Chris. That was pretty fire, but I will say Heirloom is like $28 steak. Yeah, went toe to toe with Ruth Chris's like $75 ribeye.
What I'm getting at is segment called Bring the Juice. It's juicy steaks. I go to restaurants. I order the ribeye. I base it off of presentation. Presentation's something. It's
absolutely.
You eat with your eyes first.
Of course. Let's say I ordered it medium rare. Was it medium rare, or was it a little gray inside? And then overall, just juiciness. Was it too salty? Was there too much crap on top? I rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. But here's my kicker, okay? I don't use a 7. Because guess what? When you're trying to be nice and not be a dickhead, you give a 7.
So true.
It's true.
You do.
Let's use chicks as an example, okay? I have a beautiful fiance. She's a 10, so I'm in the good side of things. Your buddy says, "Hey, what do you think of this chick?" She shows your Instagram.
If she's a 7, she's really a 5.
She's probably she's not an 8. Nah. She's a 7. So what is she? Is she closer to a 6 or closer to an 8? That's how you determine the factors of certain things in life. Therefore, juicy steaks, we don't use a 7.
Genius.
You might have just changed my whole perspective on that.
I'm just saying, bro.
7 should just go away.
I'm just saying. So when you order a steak and you say, "Is this on a scale of 1 to 10? Is this what is this?" And I can't use a 7. If it's a 6, you're not going back there. And this isn't to run companies out of business. It's just a guy being a dude with some meat. That's all it is.
Real too.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
That's such a good.
That's a great idea.
What's your take on that? I need some. These guys are the first ones to review this whole situation.
Phenomenal idea.
Like,
Not bad.
Yeah, like I already like the reviewing steaks. Like who does that? Like who goes out there?
So
and reviews
Dave
steaks?
Portnoy, one of my freaking
the
idols.
pizzas?
Pizza reviews, cheese
Yeah.
pizza, which I think that's his thing. I really enjoy, and he never talks about the price or anything like that. Dude, I've been to some places where I order a $90, $110 ribeye because it's hyped up on, and I'm just like, dude, my local watering hole back home, Limelight, it's $38, and it's the baseline, bro. I'm not gonna say anything's a 10 because nothing is a 10 in any world because something could always be better.
Yeah.
And food wise, I've had a few 10s, man.
Really?
No, there's a few that knock your socks off.
Ooh.
Where at?
You know exactly
Where
what I
at?
was talking about.
Where at?
Like I said, we went to Ruth Chris, man, and their steaks are good and all, but if you want a true 10 of anything that will ever go into your mouth, their sweet potato casserole.
Where?
At Ruth Chris.
It's delicious. It's got the little. It's dessert.
Yeah,
But
that's
I'm
what we
just
call
saying,
it.
It's got the little brown. What's on top of it?
Pecans, isn't it?
Pecans.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, that
But
shit's
they're-
insane.
Yeah.
That shit'll change your life.
Yeah.
When it comes to steak, though, I agree. I don't know if there's actually a 10 on it.
Juicy steaks, newest segment on Bring the Juice.
I look forward to it.
Fellas, before I wrap it up, do you have anything else you want to say?
One
Thank
more
you.
time,
Thank you for
Coors
having
Banquet. Man, Coors Banquet, get me.
Kipper's really.
I'm pushing
trying to get that
for it.
sponsorship.
I'm pushing for it. No, I appreciate you having us out, though.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Hey, check out Andrew Farmer, Brandon Kipper. They're going to the league one way or another. They bring the juice. They're getting after it. Follow us on our socials. We're going to tag them. Follow them on their socials. Let's get after it. Get your piss hot. Fire me up this week. Bring the juice, baby. We'll see you next time.